Hello, I am Moneyman30 and welcome to this Redstone Basic Series video. This is episode 5 and today I shall be teaching you about the piston. But the piston has the ability to push and pull a block. So let's get on with the video. For those of you who are wondering how to craft a piston, what you want is a redstone down at the bottom middle row. Then you want iron in the middle of your crafting table. You want wood along the top row, and then you want cobblestone in the remaining gaps. As you can see, then you get one stack of pistons. Yeah, I just accidentally shut that out. But anyway, you got one stack of pistons. If you're wondering how to make them sticky pistons, you want to go and put your pistons in the crafting table. Yeah, I just realised a mistake. Right, here we are. You're going to need slime balls and your pistons like that. So then you get a stack of sticky pistons. But anyway, let's get on with the video. But now that you've got some pistons, you may be wondering, what can these pistons do? I'm now going to go and get some blocks out of my inventory, like that, yep. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to now show you what a piston can do. A piston has the ability to push and pull a block. No, a piston can push a block. As you can see, when you flick the lever, it can push a block by one block. And as you can see, it'll push it, and you can push these, and it can push 12 blocks in a line. Yeah, let's get rid of those. Yep, so now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that is more than 12, so that can't push it. Okay? But if you wanted, you could obviously have it so that it can just fire it that way as well. So as we can see, when you flip the lever, and as you can see, that'll be able to push the blocks for another 12 blocks. As you can see, there is now 24 blocks in the system. But anyways, let's go on to the sticky piston. A sticky piston can push and pull a block. As you can see, it does not let go of its block, no matter how many times you flick it. But if you give a sticky piston what is known as a one-tick pulse, the stickiness of the piston doesn't have time to go and grab onto the block, so that means it'll spit out. And then when you do another one-tick pulse, it'll just retract it. This is very useful for flip-flops and lots of other things. But in survival, you can break these with your hand. Look, so you can simply just break these in your hand. And as you can see, they break nice and quickly. I'm going to replace. I'm getting that. my computer doesn't like survival mode. But anyway. Yeah, but you can mine a sticky piston with anything and it will always drop something. And a sticky piston can also push 12 blocks, but obviously it'll stick on. A sticky piston can push multiple blocks, but it'll only grab onto one block. There's no need for me to do that. Now I am going to get on to... Right, so a sticky piston can push and pull a block. Okay, and it can be powered by pretty much everything. I mean, you can run redstone on top of it, but it will break the redstone on top of it, so that is something to think about. Unlike redstone torches and redstone, these can float in the air. These are also affected by what is known as a bud, which is called a block update detector, I think. And I am now going to explain a little bit about those. I'll do an episode about it in a very long time. But anyways, let's explain the bud. The next thing I want to get on to is immovable objects. These kind of explain themselves by the name, but they're blocks that a piston cannot push. I'll go through them now. But these blocks are furnace. A piston cannot push a furnace. I don't know about jukebox. I'm going to put that in there. But a piston cannot push a chest. Enchantment table. End portal, I think. And the chest. Anvil, I don't think. I think basically anything that you can put an item in. I mean, obviously, yes, I know these things exist, and my explanation basically doesn't apply to those. But there are a few immovable objects in the game. You cannot move bedrock, obsidian, anything that can store an item. You can move observers. You can't move droppers, dispensers. You can't move a piston while it's being extended, which is a little bit odd. Gone through those. A little bit odd, but so I think these are the immovable objects. I'm actually ran out a little bit of space. But let's test what I think are immovable objects. So let's test the furnace. As you can see, I'm powering the sticky piston. There's no bud going on. It cannot push a furnace. When I get rid of it, you can do that. And it cannot pull a furnace either. Sticky pistons can't pull chests, trap chests. They can't push enchantment tables. They can't push end portals. They can't push obsidian, bedrock, ender chests. anvils, dispensers. Quite cool. And it can't push jukeboxes. I'm sure there are a load more that I haven't included, but those are just some. But I think possibly anything that can hold an item. And a couple of other things. Okay. We also think that but maybe anything. Also, a piston cannot push an extended piston. So if I was to try and go like that, that piston cannot push that until that retracts, that extends, and then if you want that, then that. There we are. By the way, a sticky piston can push a normal piston, and any type of piston can push any type of piston. The bud is one of those really confusing things in Minecraft, where it just confuses a lot of people. But as we can see, we've got a block and we've got a piston, and these are diagonal to each other. When I flick the lever, this is actually powering this piston, but the piston does not realise it until you give it what is known as a block update. And then when you give it a block update, what will happen is it will extend the piston and it will push the block. But look, when you flick it again, you have to update the piston again for it to retract. This can be very helpful if you're trying to build a sugarcane farm. I'll show you some of those at the end. But also but there is a block for doing this. Look, it's called the observer, which is a block update detector. As you can see, if I run some redstone out, what this does is it detects block updates. When you flip the lever, it detects that this lever has had an update, then it'll give out a redstone signal. When you flick the lever again, the redstone glows again because it detects a block update. This can be used for what is known as a dual edge monostable, I think. Let me know down in the comment section. But anyways, let's get on to the next one. The last things I want to talk about are these big green things called slime blocks, and you get these from slimes. What you do is when you kill them, which takes a bit of time, what will happen is, wait, if your difficulty is not set to peaceful, so when you spawn them, you kill it, it gives you slime balls. If you craft these into slime blocks, which takes 9, there we are, let's go and get a couple more. You simply craft it like you would craft, I don't know, a block of iron, block of diamond. And it takes 9 slime blocks to create a slime block, and pistons react a little bit differently to normal blocks with slime blocks, because slime blocks are obviously sticky. So I'm just going to go and so now that I've killed all of them, I have some slime balls. I can go and put those in the crafting table and craft them into slime blocks, just the way I'd craft any other block. You just simply put it around the edges. But anyways, how a piston reacts is these are sticky. Obviously it can push and pull it when it's usual, but the thing is, you can have a row of these. It'll push all of them at once. This is very useful and also can be a little bit annoying. But the piston can only push 12 blocks. Supposed to go and add some more. As you can see, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. As you can see, that is the 12th block. When I add any more than 12, it can't stick to it. But also, one cool feature about the slime blocks is that they can drag blocks. Obviously, you can use immovable objects, and those will not stick to them. As you can see, that one piston connected to one slime block, connected up to all these, just pushing that. I wonder whether if I can put some slime blocks like that. I doubt this will work, but also, if a piston, as you can see, these launch you up. Just like that. And you bounce on them. I mean, but blocks can stick to these. I mean, you can have blocks like that. Also, I was talking about a bud earlier. You can actually make a bud using this. Because as you can see, this piston does not realise it is being powered, because that is powering that piston. But when you update this piston, it will realise that it's being powered, so it'll extend. It'll extend the slime block. Which means that it'll extend that slime block, and then it'll realise that this redstone block ain't powering it anymore, so that will retract. Then you'll get your bud, and this will give out a short pulse. And if you wanted to, you could simply go and put an immovable object here, and then go and run a repeater out from that. If I have forgotten anything about the slime, if I've forgotten anything about pistons, let me know down in the comment section. But now I'm going to end the video. Alright, just before I end the video, I thought that I'd very quickly just go and show you a few things that you can make with the piston. You've obviously got the bud switch, just like that. You can make a T flip-flop, which what happens here is the piston, the redstone repeater, powers the block above the piston, which causes the piston to extend, but that is able to send what is known as a 1 tick pulse, because it takes 1 tick for a piston to extend. Then that repeater will receive that 1 tick, then that will send out a short signal. One of the things that is called a monostable circuit, I think, yep. But we can use this to create a T flip-flop. As you can see, we have a monostable circuit that runs into our repeater, which pushes our redstone block out. I've been playing Minecraft for a long time. And then when we go and give it another input, that's able to use that 1 tick pulse thingy-majiggy. Then that pulls back the redstone block, and then you get an output. So if you wanted to go and have some lights, you press the button, they turn on. You press it again, they turn off. You'll use one of these. It's basically a repeater, piston block, repeater, piston on its side, redstone block, and then you take the input out of there. And also, one thing that you can do, which is because of the bud, is you can make is you can make piston doors, because what is happening is this lever is powering both of these pistons. This piston doesn't realise it. This piston does, so that'll extend, which causes a block update, which causes that to extend. We can use this in very simple 2x2 piston doors. So if we were to just simply go like that, and the redstone would simply just go ahead and power all these. And then if we go and put some blocks on them, then that nice and hidden up. Flick the lever, it opens. Flick the lever, it closes. But anyway, let's go and end the video. Anyway, thank you for watching. This has been MannyMan30. But thank you for watching. I've been MannyMan30. If you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe. I upload them on Mondays and Thursdays. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button. But I've been MannyMan30, and goodbye.